up, guys? Back with Vaders Fist. Welcome. We're going to talk about... What are we talking about today?
We're going to talk about what we want to see from Star Wars Rebels Season 4, which we know is going to be the last season of Rebels.
It's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
But they might still come out with news. There might be another series eventually of something Star Wars related. I actually think Thrawn's going to die. Because,
explain.
I mean, as you guys know, I'm a big Legends guy, and the original Thrawn books, which came out in the late 90s, he took over for the Emperor and died, eventually getting murdered by his second-in-command. I think he'll die just because I don't think they'll be able to explain, like, why he's not around.
And at the end of Season 3, the Bendu kind of predicts his death somehow.
That too.
I can't exactly remember what the Bendu says, but he says something along the lines is that you'll have a cold and dreary death, I think is what it is. Like from the hands of 1,000 souls or something like that.
Something really deep that made, I think, Thrawn was really surprised by that. But yeah, I also think we'll see Kanan die. I think Hera will stay around. I actually think Ezra will turn to the dark side or die.
I think there's more likely of him dying, personally, or he could turn into a spy for the Emperor.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
From a recent article from Star Wars Newsnet, where we get all of our information for Star Wars, great website, you guys should check it out. Ian, I can never say his last name right. Ian it's MC
McDermott.
Yeah, McRib. I don't remember his name. You guys will butcher it. Will cut me to pieces for not getting it right. But the guy who played Palpatine in the prequels has supposedly come in and done lines.
Yeah, I've heard about that too.
Yeah. We might be getting the Emperor, and if we get the Emperor, this guy right here again will show up.
Which we didn't see him at all this past season.
No, and I would love to see a season with Thrawn, the Emperor, and Vader.
I also wonder, what if maybe Thrawn dies in the middle of season 4 and they bring in Vader and the Emperor? I think that could be a thing.
Maybe.
It would be a good way to end it, just because there's no other seasons, and that's what everyone wants, anyways.
I think everybody wants Thrawn to team up with Vader, though.
I'd like to see that too. I'd like to see the Emperor. I think it'd be cool to see the Emperor, Thrawn, and Vader all together.
Absolutely.
I think that's a better way, anyways. But I mean, either way works.
And I mean, after listening to the Thrawn book, which I highly recommend.
You can get an audiobook.
Audible, iTunes, anywhere you can get an audio listening. It's fantastic. I can't recommend it more. It gives you more background on what is going on with Thrawn before Rebels, when he's mentioned or brought in at season 3. It's a really good read and listen. A lot of good Easter eggs in it. I told George about the one Easter egg. He actually knows Anakin Skywalker.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And the reason he knows about Anakin Skywalker is he was sent by the Chiss, which are his people, the Chiss government, to figure out what was going on further in from the unknown regions where he's from. And he runs into Anakin Skywalker, and he ends up helping him out. So, is
that during the Clone Wars?
Yes, it's during the Clone Wars. Yes, it's during the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
But I want to see. I just want to, because Christian Harloff from Jedi Council asked Dave Filoni straight up, "Are we going to see Vader?" And he definitely didn't say no.
And I think it's almost a must. Because you introduced Thrawn, but I think at this point the Rebels are if they gave Thrawn trouble, I think Vader and the Emperor are gonna try to nip this cell in the bud because they really need to.
I mean, Vader took out another thing. He supposedly took out the Jedi leadership, but there's still Jedi, and the Inquisitors obviously can't take the Jedi out.
Yeah,
so
they're pretty much all gone.
You need him to come back and do their thing.
From what we know, there's no more Inquisitors.
Yep, that's true.
There was a rumor that there would be more, and who knows, they might have more. Maybe we might see a Mara Jade kind of character. Maybe not Mara Jade in general.
We are gonna have a video here soon with this guy, with what we want to see canon, and I definitely want to see Mara Jade.
Yeah, I've got a lot of. I can go on for about 2 hours, guys, about Legends.
Yeah,
I got a lot of stuff up here about that stuff.
I'm definitely more the canon guy.
But what else? I really want to see. Actually. For me, I really do think Ezra will become like somewhat of a star killer, but it won't be Darth Vader's apprentice. I think he'll be kind of like a spy or an assassin for both of them. But he's just so good that he's never seen. I think we're gonna really see him really dark because I mean, at the end of season 2, you see him holding that holocron, and he's like. You see almost the little Sith eyes there a little bit, which are, if you don't know what that means, it's the really yellow eyes. Because that's what the dark side does to you physically. I think we'll see a lot of that, or maybe he'll tap more into his light side, and he might actually have a good fight with Vader and die.
Another thing I want to see is them actually go to Dantooine.
Oh, yeah.
Because they didn't really go to Dantooine yet, and in A New Hope, she sends them to Dantooine, and they find the remnants of the Rebel base. I want to see why they left, and if the Empire knew that, then why'd they send them to Dantooine? Like, why did the Rebels leave Dantooine without the Empire knowing that there was an actual base there?
Yeah. It's kind of interesting.
Like, and I just want to see more. I want to see. Well, obviously, we're gonna see Saw Gerrera come back. We're gonna see Mon Mothma come back. We're gonna see all these characters come back from Rogue One. I'd love to see Chirrut and Baze. I want to see our rebels, go to Jeddah to figure out what's going on during that time. I'd like to see Jeddah back into the fold of Star Wars lore, and
yeah, definitely.
I mean, and the whole thing with Ahsoka. Ahsoka lives, used to be question mark, now it's an exclamation point. Is she gonna be a wolf? Like
Harry Potter.
Yeah, personally, I saw when you see her in the end of season 2, you can clearly see her alive walking down those steps.
Yes, I don't know why that
So I'm thinking she's alive. She's gonna come back somehow, and Vader's gonna have to finish her off.
They're gonna have another really good battle, but I just don't think I think actually she's strong enough to hold Vader off, but I think like she's just
gonna give up
because it's like her dad basically.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's gonna be a roller coaster of a ride for season 4.
Yeah, I'm also wondering what kind of series we might see later on if they would do another series like this, like a 3 to 4 season series for Star Wars.
I would want to see. You got 30 years in between Jedi and Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Have a series of with Kylo with Ben Solo and Luke Skywalker.
True, yeah.
Have them, because they were scouring the universe for 30 plus years. Luke has been. Kylo joined up 10 years after Jedi, so I would like to see that personally. Or you could do something in between Empire and Jedi. Or
one thing I think would be cool is maybe making a series based off the Vader comics.
Maybe
making your own thing. You could do a little Netflix series or something like that. There's a lot of different things. A lot of things actually. One of the things that me and Lucas actually really thought would have been cool would Last year we talked about the Darth Maul movie, The Apprentice, which is a really good. Actually, we'll put that in the description. It's really
Mhm.
great. That would have been cool to see like a Netflix series of how Darth Maul became Darth Maul and up until like episode one, because you don't really see him that much in actual movies. We've seen him more in series on Cartoon Network
Mhm.
more than anything.
Yep.
So yeah.
Another thing. Another thing that you go into. I know George is huge on the Old Republic, but I'm gonna go way later than that. I'm saying the way you make Plagueis canon is by doing an animated series
Good, yeah, that's
with
true.
him and Palpatine and
Oh,
how
and
they all come together. I mean, it would be a little bit dark for Disney XD, but I definitely think they could pull it off, especially with
they
Dave
could,
Filoni
if they
as
wanted to make it,
supervisor.
and they could make it really dark and put it on Netflix too. They could just do a Netflix original and have
Yeah,
Filoni do that.
I mean, with all the things that Netflix is doing right now, it's just they're killing it.
Yeah. Also, the thing with Plagueis too, that's a big deal, is that could actually make Revan eventually canon, just because Plagueis used a lot of his teaching. So did Darth Bane. A lot of that has to do with that. So that could potentially help with that. I don't. And if you don't know, actually, there's a clip. Revan was supposed to be in Clone Wars. He was actually supposed to be the one
In
manipulating
season
Anakin.
3 in the Mortis arc.
He was basically he was just he was manipulating the dark brother to manipulate Anakin.
Yeah.
So kind of cool. Kind of cool stuff. But yeah, we're really excited for this last season. It's been a great series.
Mhm.
He actually started watching it before I did. But yeah, I'm really excited to see it. You want to close out?
We're busting out videos like it's nothing lately.
Yeah.
So
Third
guys,
video of the day, guys.
I want to do more. Like we always say, give us a like, give us a share, give us a comment. We want to hear from you guys, the Star Wars fans. We're just like you. Give us suggestions on what we can do better, how we can make our channel different from other ones. I mean, we're just two guys being Star Wars nerds, making videos and sharing it with everybody because that's what we love. We love to talk about Star Wars. So you can follow our official Sith Council video Twitter account at Sith Council 2310. You can follow me at Lord Vader 2123.
Hit me up on Facebook, George Poulos, Poulos. Yeah, you can hit me on Messenger. I'd love to have a conversation with you guys. We're going to try to be more vocal on our Twitter as well. I'm going to try to, hopefully I can get that password so we can both, have it and be able to, just tweet stuff. Because there'll be sometimes, we're big fans of Star Wars Theory and other channels, and we just, we're both subscribed, so we watch their videos every day. So it's just stuff we can just talk about and, get into it. So, yeah, hit up us in the comments, like and subscribe.
May the Force be with you.
Have a good night, guys.